Apriamo ora la scatola del
Let's
nostro
open
nuovo
the
terminale
ETC box.
ETC.
Inside we have the user and administrator manual. 25 user cards which are ready to use and 2 master cards. Bear in mind that the ETC is a ready-to-use system. Therefore, inside the box you will find the power adapter already connected and the pen for the touchscreen. You will also find the wall assembly clamp that is already connected to the ETC. After unpacking the terminal, we advise you to remove the screen protection. All you have to do now is connect the power adapter and the terminal is ready to use. On the first startup, you will be asked to choose the user language of the terminal. After the language is set, the terminal will ask you to memorize the MasterCard. In order to do that, you just have to read the card by holding it close to the terminal. You will also be requested to associate a brief description to the MasterCard. We suggest you use something simple, for example, Master 1. To confirm, press the green tick button. At this point, the system will have registered the MasterCard. It is possible to add another MasterCard supplied in the box. We also advise you to check the availability of an updated firmware in the partners area of our website at www.axsstmc.com. In the partners area, you can download the necessary files, copy them on a USB memory stick, and then connect the memory stick to the USB port of the terminal. The terminal will automatically recognize the memory stick and check the presence of the necessary files, and will automatically start the update procedure of the firmware. Once the update is complete, as you can see on the top right-hand corner of the screen, the new firmware version is displayed, 1.8, and between the brackets, the terminal's license is also indicated, in this case 25 users. If you need to manage a higher number of users, you can purchase an upgraded license. The main screen of the ETC display shows the time, the date, a customizable logo, and the option of accessing the user's own monthly time card. With the MasterCard, it is also possible to access the supervisor menu. We advise you to always check first the date and the time and to set them correctly. An important feature that an administrator can perform is the calibration of the touchscreen display. And we advise you to perform the feature the first time the terminal is turned on. Once the calibration is complete, you can return to the previous menu by touching the display once. Let's now see in detail what features are available to the administrator. In order to access the supervisor menu, it is enough to read one of the 2 MasterCards when the terminal is in standby mode. From the supervisor menu, several functions are available. The first is employee management. All the employees that are already registered on the terminal are displayed. It is possible to delete existing users or add new ones. The administrator can add new reason codes for employees in order to justify an omitted clocking or a delay or an early exit. In this example, we can see 2 preset reasons, leave and sickness. It is possible to add new reasons, each one with its own identification code, and insert both a short and extended description. Alarm management. Supervisors can add alarms or the activation of the relay within the terminal that controls an alarm. In this example, there are 2 possible activations, 30 seconds at 7:30 a.m. and at 6 p.m. every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but not Saturday and Sunday. It is possible to access a configuration window from which various parameters of the terminal can be managed. For example, users can view their own monthly or 10-day time cards. Access to the time card can also be restricted so that only administrators can view them. It is also possible to configure the number of monthly time cards that are stored on the terminal, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It is also possible to configure a flexibility margin with respect to the entrance and exit schedule times, or to completely disable the flexibility margin. It is possible to enable a PIN request or a numerical code the terminal requires after reading the user's badge. This code can be never requested, requested at every badge reading, or requested only when the user reads the badge in order to authorize the display of his monthly time card. The administrators can also view the monthly time card of employees. It is enough to select one of the available users on the terminal and his monthly time card will be displayed. From this screen it is possible to download the monthly time card of a specific user by clicking on the USB memory stick icon, making sure that you have previously connected the stick to the terminal. With the download on USB option, it is possible to download all the clockings present for all employees registered on the terminal. The data will be downloaded in a double format, both text and CSV. Supervisors can also manage supervisors, adding new ones or deleting existing ones. It is possible to select the language of the messages displayed on the terminal. And finally, supervisors can calibrate the display, set the date and time, and the volume for the acoustic signals of the terminal.